Seated. It's my pleasure to introduce Dean Dan Moshavi from the Lucas College of Business.
Good morning, class of 2019. And of course, to the families and friends who are here to celebrate with you, welcome to SJSU's Lucas College and Graduate School of Business's commencement ceremony. Part of what makes this college special is the outstanding teaching that takes place here. So I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the 4 recipients of this year's College Distinguished Teaching Awards. Colleagues, please stand when I call your name. For undergraduate teaching, Dr. Xiaonan Tian. For graduate teaching, Dr. David Sherwinski. This year's outstanding lecturer, Jean Sawyer. And our Early Career Teaching Excellence Award, Thomas Altura. One more round of applause for all 4 award winners. Graduates, as Dean of the College, let me be the first to acknowledge that sometime around noon, we will be proudly referring to you as our alumni. But before you fully embrace your alumni status, let me briefly take you back to when you joined San Jose State. Some of you as freshmen, others as transfers, and still others as graduate students. I'd be willing to bet some serious cash that in your first semester with us, in at least one of your classes, a professor asked you on some exam or some assignment the inevitable compare and contrast question. Compare and contrast the causes of World War I and World War II. Or compare and contrast Fitzgerald's view of the American dream in The Great Gatsby with Baum's view of the American dream in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Or, in the business school, compare and contrast 2 theories of motivation. Here's the interesting thing about compare and contrast questions. We strongly dislike them as test questions, but yet we ask our own version of them on an almost daily basis. Why did Shane get a 5% raise and I only got 3%? How come I'm averaging 75 likes on my Instagram account and Jamie averages 200 likes? Why did my boss acknowledge Chris favorably at the staff meeting and not me? It's a funny thing about human nature. We tend to compare ourselves to people who make us feel worse about our situation, not better. In academic speak, we call these folks relevant others. And it turns out that who we select as our relevant others often affects our level of happiness and motivation. So graduates, my charge to you is quite straightforward today. Pick your relevant others wisely and in ways that allow your best selves to shine. So today, compare and contrast yourself to the 73% of the US population who do not have college degrees, and you will realize you are among the most educated people in the country. Despite some of the chatter on the value of higher education, research shows that you will make, on average, $800,000 more in your lifetime than someone without a bachelor's degree. And for our graduate students here, you will make in excess of $1 million more in your lifetime with that credential as well. As proud Spartans, compare and contrast yourself with those who did not attend a business school on Money Magazine's list of the best places to get an undergraduate business degree, where we proudly rank number 8. And whose institution is not ranked in the top 5 of the country's most transformational universities, where SJSU sits at number 4. And finally, graduates, compare and contrast yourself with yourself. As a former track athlete, I can tell you that truly satisfied runners compare themselves to their own past performances, not to others who are faster. Thank you. Now to preside over today's commencement exercise, please join me in welcoming the president of San Jose State University, Dr. Mary A. Papazian.
Thank you, Dean Mashavi, and good morning, class of 2019. Congratulations. It's great to see you here with completing your incredible degrees. Now, today is the most important and sacred day of the academic year. It is the culmination of several years of hard work, determination, and perseverance. It is one of the defining moments of your lives, a day that will remain forever etched in your memories, and your lives and the lives of those closest to you will be forever transformed. That applies to the, listen to this number, 1,125 recipients of baccalaureate degrees and the 84 graduates being awarded master's degrees in the Lucas College and Graduate School of Business. Job well done. And all of you are part of the more than 6,800 San Jose State students who will be graduating in commencements this week. Now, San Jose State is the founding campus of the California State University system, and from the beginning, we have represented California's commitment to higher education for all. That commitment remains with us to this day, and to take us to the next phase of our development, we recently unveiled a long-term strategic plan, which we call Transformation 2030. This continues our recent tradition of embracing change at San Jose State, change that builds on the legacy and strong foundations created by generations of faculty, staff, and students who have come before us. So it is you, members of the class of 2019, who have the distinction of being the very first class at San Jose State to graduate under the banner and promise of Transformation 2030. And indeed, I know you will transform your communities, your workplaces, and your neighborhoods. In addition to all of those here with us today, I also want to recognize members of the United States Armed Forces, both at home and abroad. Some likely are watching this ceremony right now on our live stream, and I'd like to say to all of them, please know that you are with us, you have our full support, and we look forward to your safe return home to your families and friends. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like officially to recognize two students in the College of Business, one who is being commissioned into the U.S. Air Force as a second lieutenant, and one who is being commissioned as a second lieutenant into the U.S. Army this year. In addition to completing their undergraduate degree, they also have completed the requirements for the ROTC program. So please join me in recognizing their achievements. And finally, I'd like to recognize our honors students. These are students who are wearing an honors medallion. Those with the white ribbon are graduating cum laude, or with praise, signifying a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. Those with the blue ribbon are graduating magna cum laude with great praise, with a cumulative grade point average of 3.7. And those outstanding students with the gold ribbon are graduating summa cum laude with highest praise, having achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.85 or higher. Congratulations to our cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude students. I'd like now to invite Dr. Patrick Day, Vice President for Student Affairs, to come forward to honor one of this year's Outstanding Graduating Senior Award recipients.
President Papazian, this year we honor one graduating senior from the Lucas College and Graduate School who has combined academic excellence with community service and leadership. Will Kurat please come up to the front of the platform? Kurat Saida has given back to the Spartan community. She has been a leader among all of us, all the while maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. She has worked as a supplemental instruction leader for Peer Connections and a peer educator for the Jack Hollins Student Success Center. She's received numerous scholarships and is a member of the Shabana Honors Program. Please, everyone, join me in congratulating Kurat Saida for her accomplishments at San Jose State University. President Papazian, would you please join me in presenting this award?
Congratulations again. One more round of applause for an outstanding student. I'd like now to take this opportunity to introduce members of the platform party you will not meet at the podium. Graduates, they are here to honor and celebrate your accomplishments. I'd like to name each of them, ask that they stand if they are able when their names are called, and remain standing until all have been introduced, at which point we can give them a warm Spartan acknowledgement. In other words, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Stephen Frazier, Senate Chair for academic year 2018-2019. Nancy Fimble, representing the Emeritus and Retired Faculty Association. Meghna Virik, Interim Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs. Marco Pagani, Associate Dean for Graduate Programs. Tim Hill, Director of the School of Information Systems and Technology. Taeho Park, Director of the School of Global Innovation and Leadership. Jing Zhang, Acting Chair, Department of Marketing and Business Analytics. And Cammie Johnson, Interim Director of the School of Management. Let's please recognize our distinguished platform party. Thank you, platform party. You may be seated. It gives me great pleasure this morning to introduce Adam Day, Chair of the California State University Board of Trustees, to our ceremony. Chair Day, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, President Papazian, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for your servant leadership to this phenomenal campus. On behalf of Governor Newsom and all of my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pride to be here with you today on this special occasion. I offer welcome to faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, you, the student graduates. Graduates, it is because of you that we are all here today. Your hard work and dedication are paying off. You will be joining a distinct and elite group of more than 3.7 million CSU alumni. Consider these staggering statistics. More than 1 in 10 employees in California are CSU graduates, and nearly half of the state's bachelor's degrees are awarded by the CSU. Your earning power and future successes, both personal and professional, expand exponentially by attaining your CSU degree. It has been remarked in the past, I don't know what the question is, but CSU is the answer. And put another way, each and every one of you graduating today are the answer. You have given in many ways, financially, emotionally, and physically. You have persisted despite difficulties and challenges. You are the answer to the questions, discoveries, and challenges of tomorrow and well into the future. Your success in getting here today demonstrates not just that you are worthy of the degree, which you most certainly are, but that you are capable of carrying the mantle of leadership and responsibility to tackle those challenges. And I, for one, am confident that with your CSU degree under your belt, you are best positioned to lead all of us well into the future. In closing, it is a personal privilege to be with you as you commence the next chapter of your lives. I encourage you as you move forward, and I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations, thank you, and go Spartans.
Thank you, Trustee Day. And now I'm pleased to introduce SJSU Alumni Association President-elect Wanda Hendricks, who has a special message for our graduates and newest alumni.
Thank you, President Papazian. Graduates, I am here on behalf of 270,000 Spartans to congratulate you on this momentous achievement. It took grit, smarts, hard work, and resilience to reach this point in your life. Your stories are part of the San Jose State story. In everything you do, tell that story with pride. Sharing your story can inspire other students who will follow in your footsteps. You possess the power to change lives. Use it. So on behalf of the San Jose State University Alumni Association and our graduates worldwide, congratulations, class of 2019, on your accomplishments. The best is yet to come. Go Spartans.
Thank you, Wanda. And now I'd like to offer my remarks to the class of 2019. Graduates, we are living in the age of the superhero. Even before my day, we saw Wonder Woman battling evil. We watched as Batman and Robin fought crime and righted wrongs. We saw the Incredible Hulk with the greenish tint of his skin, his shirt ripping at the seams as his muscles grew before our astonished eyes. And of course, there was Superman, the Man of Steel, flying to and fro to help humankind, his cape flapping in the breeze. In modern times, we witness the escapades of Black Panther, ruler of Wakanda. And how about Wolverine, with foot-long claws protruding from his knuckles that can cut through just about anything? We have Captain Marvel herself, with her superhuman strength, flight, and ability to create energy blasts. One thing all of these superheroes have in common is that they all possess one or more powers. We have the young genius, Amadeus Cho, considered the Asian Hulk. You may have heard of Cindy Moon, also known as Silk, who creates organic webbing from her wrist, just like her friend Spider-Man. And did you know that Kamala Khan, the Pakistani-American superhero, can transform into whatever she wants to be? So whether it is supernatural strength, endurance, agility, speed, resilience, creativity, or keen mental processing, our superheroes possess powers. In the Marvel Universe alone, some of you might be surprised to learn that there are more than 70 superhero characters. But you know what, class of 2019? 70 is no match for the nearly 7,000 of you being awarded with college degrees this week. And that, graduates, is precisely my point. Today, as your degrees are conferred, you now possess a newfound power, the power of a college education. We know that college graduates have a much better chance of professional success than those who do not. We know that college graduates will become leaders in their communities, in business, and in civic life. In short, we know that college graduates possess a certain power in our society. But like our favorite comic book superheroes, with that power comes great responsibility. Before you begin to deploy your new powers, you have to decide how you are going to use them and whether they will be used for greater good. And remember that it is not the costume that makes someone a superhero. It is what you decide to do with your powers that will create your legacy. The best superheroes are a force for good and use their powers to move the world toward prosperity, toward equity, toward social justice. Though they all have different methods and powers, they all share an overall purpose of helping others and making society a better place. I am confident that all of you will be the best kind of superhero. All of you receiving degrees today have another thing in common with superheroes. You are leaders. We live in an era when effective leaders are not always so easy to find. And this presents all of you here today with a golden opportunity to emerge as leaders in your work lives, with your families, your faith communities, your schools, and in a variety of other venues. So after the graduation parties are over and you have taken a deep breath and are able to reflect on your achievements, your leadership journeys begin. It is now time to ask yourself what kind of superhero you wish to be. Your time at San Jose State and the diploma you will soon receive have given you the tools you need to be strong and effective leaders. Now it is the time to start using those tools. So go forth, graduates, be our next generation of leaders, and be our next generation of superheroes. For today truly is a day of celebration, a day of fun, a day of pride, and most especially, a day of joy. I know and appreciate how hard all of you have worked to earn your degrees. Some of you have had obstacles to overcome and daunting challenges along the way. But you are here. You made it. You are about to hear your name announced as a new graduate. Well done. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's give all of you a round of applause. And when you leave us today, when you head out to create your own superhero story, we hope that you remain connected to San Jose State. Just like Smallville welcomed back Clark Kent, the doors to San Jose State will always be open when you choose to return. Today also is a time for thanks and appreciation to all of those individuals who helped you during your time at San Jose State. There are classmates, instructors, mentors, friends, advisors, and many others here who played a role in where you are today and who look forward to your future successes. Perhaps most of all, we want to acknowledge and thank your families. I have 3 brothers, and along with my mom and dad, I know that I would not be where I am today without the support of my family. So how about it, class of 2019? Let's give a big round of applause for the family members of yours who are with us today. And it's a big stadium. You have to applaud loudly. You can do it more. Big round of applause. Thank you. The diploma you will soon receive is an indicator of incredible achievement. Congratulations to all of you, to the graduates, to their friends and family, to the faculty and staff members who helped make it happen. Congratulations to all of you, to all of our Spartan superheroes. Job well done, and now the adventure begins. Go Spartans. I'm now privileged and delighted to introduce the Lucas College and Graduate School of Business commencement speaker, John Baird. John is considered to be one of the premier executive coaches in Silicon Valley, having coached CEOs and founders for over 25 years. John built his career working with the top leaders at companies ranging from early-stage startups to Fortune 500 firms like Apple and Nike, and most recently has worked with companies such as DoorDash and Marketo as a senior partner and board chair at Velocity. John also spent 17 years on the faculty at the San Jose State University College of Business. He directed the MBA program and served as the director of the Institute for Teaching and Learning. He was named Outstanding Professor of the entire university during his time there. And John currently serves on the SJSU Tower Board. Now, John has some insights in how you actually become that superhero, and he's going to share that with you today. So please join me in welcoming John Baird.
Hello, everybody. Are you awake and alive? Yes. Congratulations to the class of 2019. How exciting to be here. I spent some wonderful years on the faculty here, and I think my biggest passion as a teacher was being in the classroom talking about leadership. I have a passion for leadership, not only studying it, understanding it, but also practicing it. I think I left San Jose State, which was a big decision in my own life, because I wanted to actually learn more about leadership. I thought it was great to talk about it, to theorize about it, but what was really happening in the leadership world. I took a leave of absence before I actually left San Jose State at Apple. Apple actually bought my time for 1 year. That experience literally changed my life. I really stepped back and thought, I'd really like to be a coach. I'd really like to help people take the practice of leadership and put it into action. So as I thought a little bit about this presentation today, I couldn't help but think the topic I want to talk about is really leadership. And I thought it might be interesting to share in all the people that I've coached throughout the last 20 years, what have I learned about what makes an effective leader? At San Jose State, we expect all of you to lead in every way. Whether you're in a group, whether you're part of a group, whether you're leading it, whether you're the CEO, whether you're the manager, the director, we really develop leadership skills in the College of Business. So what have we learned? What do we know about effective leaders? What makes them successful? Well, Mary has actually tipped the hat on this one a little bit, but I'd like to reframe this, if I could, and say that the effective leaders that I work with operate 80% of their time in their zones of genius. And you say to yourself, what's a zone of genius? It's sort of what the superpowers that Mary talked about. Your zone of genius may be that you are a great problem solver. You're great at being able to look at options and solve problems. Your zone might be that you're very good with numbers. You can really figure out how things work, how it all adds up, the financial side. I work with a lot of leaders where their zone is to figure out what's behind the next corner. I'm doing a lot of work with DoorDash right now, interesting as they think about what's next around their business. You need leaders who think around the corner, who think big about things. You may be good at listening. Listening is an EQ, emotional intelligence skill, very critical to leadership. That may be your zone of genius. Mary talked a little bit about superheroes. I do have my favorites. You probably have yours as well. I particularly like the Captain Marvel series that came out. I love the way Brie Larson did that movie as Carol Danvers. But she uses power for good, but she's also a leader who really didn't want to lead. It's interesting how many leaders that don't want to actually assume the leadership role have all those qualities of humility and leadership that everybody wants to follow. I like that in her. I love the Black Widow because I like martial arts. I have grandchildren that are into martial arts. I like the way she flips and turns and does all those kinds of things. She also has a great sort of understanding for espionage, which I really enjoy. Tony Stark is one of my favorites, interesting because he doesn't have those natural powers. He always finds a way, he has ingenuity, he uses his wealth for the greater good, which I think is interesting. And then I love the Black Panther, mainly because I love the way the Black Panther uses those sort of superhuman senses, very much like in the wild, the real panther. So what are your superpowers? Where's your zone of genius? Where does that reside? How do you figure that out? So in the coaching work that I do, we actually have CEOs and executives create their story. You would be fascinated with the stories. I mean, you probably read the stories about Steve Jobs and others. But every leader has a story. every one of you in this audience has a story. It's only through our stories that we become really knowledgeable of our zone of genius. Think about that. Stories have peaks and valleys, ups and downs. They have beginnings, they have endings, they have a climax. There's always conflict. There's always characters that are part of the story. Who has been a part of your story on the journey that you've actually been able to move forward as you graduate from San Jose State? I'd like to take a moment and talk about a story that had a great impact on me. And that story was actually with a student that I'm actually mentoring now at San Jose State through the Global Leadership Program, which I love. That program does so much in developing the global skills and the talents of people. This is a student who actually had lots of things go wrong in the early part of his life. There were many, many things that didn't go right. It wasn't a very good upbringing in general, lots of things. He was able to get through that because he had mentors, he had grandparents that really cared and got him through that. And then he was also able to say, I think I need to get structure in my life, I need to get foundation. And so he ended up going to the Army, which was a really good place for him to actually get a solid foundation, a lot of reinforcement. He came back from the Army with lots of confidence, a lot of confidence to do something more, to graduate from San Jose State. And it was interesting how, as he looked back, and I actually had him write his story for me, how much that story had the people in it all the way along that journey. He is now in a very successful job with a Fortune 500 company. He looks back on the fact that he used his story to actually describe why he would be successful to be in that job. If I were to describe one word for this individual, I would say that he just had perseverance. He just was able to stay in the game and do better, and not to replicate what happened in the early part of his life. San Jose State has prepared us in so many ways for that. Your stories are all part of your superpower and your zone of genius. I encourage you to leave today and write your page story. Who are the characters? What were the conflicts? Most stories have challenges in them. We don't develop and grow without challenges. So embrace your story, embrace your zone of genius. The second thing I want you to do with that superpower is to actually embrace the superpower of others. So what have I learned about leaders? You can't do it alone with your own superpower. I do believe in the 80-20 principle. 80% may get you there, but it's that 20% that's really important. I love the new McKinsey study, which says that diversity in groups, diversity in problem solving makes a difference in the ROI. I encourage the leaders that I work with to actually look at the talents of others and bring them in. Diverse groups do much better. I have a client I'm working with right now who has scaled the company. She's done very, very well with it. She's one of those individuals that looks around the corner, visionary, can create the pictures, very compelling storyteller. But one of the feedbacks that came back was that she needed to surround herself with more people who are not like her. We tend, interesting as leaders, and I give this feedback often, I look around the room and say, you all think and act and look alike. Those groups do not do well, so I encouraged her to hire someone different. So if you're a visionary and you're out there and you can look at the big picture, you need somebody who can execute. So her sort of default, the area that she needed to work on was to be better at executing, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. So she hired a COO who was actually opposite. The person fit the culture, but it was the exact opposite of her style. Not hiring in her own image, hiring to get the other superpowers to be part of that. San Jose State is wonderful because it allows you to work with a lot of diversity. This is a very diverse campus. You work in teams a lot. This campus is really, and your education has prepared you so well in being able to work with all kinds of challenges and different people. That's really a superpower. So embrace that superpower in other people as well. The last thing I would like to say is we did a study on leadership with a lot of Fortune 500 CEOs, and we asked them as they looked back on their lives, what was their biggest regret? Interesting, lots of things came up about family, balance in life, all kinds of things you could think about. But the one thing that really came up was really important was I wish I would have actually shown more gratitude. Interesting, the word gratitude came up over and over and over again. And so I would probe that a little bit, and I would say to these leaders, and these were leaders of very successful companies who left a lot of legacy in lots of ways, gratitude about what? It's really the people in my life who made a difference. I wish I would have thanked that coach, that teacher, that grandparent, that partner, that spouse, that person who actually changed my life, caused me to move in this direction. So I'd like to encourage you to actually think about gratitude, and I have a little something I'd like you to do when you have lunch, when you go out to eat after this occasion. I'd like you to say a thank you, but I'd like to do something right now. I'm going to take my hat off. I'd like you to think about that person or persons who really you need to say gratitude for. You need to say thank you for doing that. So have that person in mind, if you would. Everybody have that person in mind? I'd like you with me to take your hat off, look up into the grandstands, and say thank you to that person on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Moms, dads, parents, grandparents, thank you so much. Don't forget the gratitude in your life. Thank people in person. Let them know. In summary, know your superpower. Tell your story. Embrace the superpower of others, and don't forget gratitude. It's the intangible that makes a difference in leadership. Thank you so much. Congratulations, class of 2019. Wonderful.
Thank you, John. And I can tell you, knowing this class, that they will express gratitude and they will become those leaders. So take that to heart and embrace your stories. We've now come to the part of the program where we present our graduates. I'd like to invite Interim Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Joan Fickey, to come forward.
This is it. Good morning. Soon we will invite each of our graduates to cross the stage. A professional photographer will capture images of each graduate and provide these images to the graduate via email after the ceremony. We ask that family and friends remain in their seats so that all may enjoy our proceedings. We also ask of all of our graduates to please return to their seats after they have crossed the stage and remain seated for the remainder of the ceremony so that each of your fellow graduates receives the same recognition. Most importantly, at the conclusion, the president of the university, President Papazian, will administer the degree conferral and make you official, recognizing a hard work on the part of everyone involved. President Papazian, I have the pleasure to now present the candidates for the master's degree from the Lucas College and Graduate School of Business. Will all the candidates and faculty hooders please approach the stage?
Emily Navala. Samantha Lindsay Basil. Stephen Delmar Sabagquit. Kathy Fan. Karina Lifenko. Rebecca Cruz. Gabrielle Ariana Asper-Camber. Sheila May Palomer Chen. Roya Sayedine. Apeksha Mehta. Henry Nguyen.
Anoop Kang.
Rachel Hoyt Robichaux. Christine Louise Taylor. Lauren Christine Trevino. Jacqueline June Stone. Christopher L. Rogan. Usman Muhammad Chowdhury. Thomas Randall Nezovich. Brian Chung Barbaro. Phuong Tan Nguyen. Arturo Valdez. Kong Zi Dao. Meda Ramkrishna Badkamkar. Antonio G. Gonzalez. Christopher M. Felice. Yi Tsin Lee. Ming-Chi Song. Lori Ann Okamoto. John Stephen Dance. Madhumita Sarveswaran. Pankuri Sundra. Rutha Sudhir Shah. Sri Vaishnavi Mudunuru. Renita Mishra. Nikita Vinayak Abhyankar. Yunting Oh. Bingyan Yao. Ling Li Yao. Dui Tan Pham. Andre Hanchi Tran. Dan Xuan Trin. Eric Peter Rubenecker. Jennifer Tran. Hama Mariam Khalid. Kimberly Michelle Napoli. Imran Tariq Khan. Mateo Hurtado Martinez. Andrew K. Young. Shumang Wang.
Now presenting candidates for the MS in Taxation.
Xingxiang Li. Langsun Li. Huiyan Liu. Surbi Rajesh Joshi. Viridina Gutierrez. Brent Don Shepard.
Now presenting candidates for the MS in Accountancy.
Jimmy Lee. Alexandra Louise Floresca. Manpreet Kaur. Alyssa Heiser.
Irina Takesuji.
Xiaoping Zhuang. Iris Iron Lee.
Yui Wu.
Benjamin Rohel Herrera. Linda Kalna. Elena Christina Schulter. Leona Paula Sacdalan de la Rosa.
Amandeep Kaur.
Anna Brittany Silverglate.
Justin Kirker. Scott Adler. Now presenting candidates for the MS in Transportation Management.
Lorena Bernal Vidal.
Malcolm Rini Penton.
Tracy E. Lin.
Michael Oguro.
Abhishek Dataneni.
Congratulations to our master's candidates.
Our master's degree candidates, congratulations. President Papazian, I have the pleasure to present the students who have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree from the Lucas College and Graduate School of Business. Included among these baccalaureate candidates are graduates who have completed their studies in the Gary Shabuana Honors Program. Students admitted to the program have a minimum 3.5 GPA in upper division business classes and complete on-the-job experience as part of their coursework. These candidates will cross the stage first. Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please approach the stage? family, friends, loved ones, this is when your graduate will cross the stage. Please cheer respectfully so that the graduate before and after yours will have the opportunity to hear their name. The baccalaureate candidates.
Now presenting candidates in the SPONA Honors Program.
Cole Gianni Amodio. Omar Basel Mustafa. Arthur Schwab. Stephanie McKay Relova. Ariel Sophia Lancaster Atkinson. Erica Yen Truong. Renee Ashley Kimbrough. Dominique Simone Harmon. Jesse Ipun. Daniela Jimenez Torres. Tatiana Yasmin Correa.
Kyle James Stubbs.
Evan Alexander Bennett. Kyle David Hudson.
Alan Jesus Martinez.
Namrata Pandya. Yuan Chin. Anthony Gerard Garcia. Ariana Gabrielle Fard. Jimmy Rye. Sandy Wong. Amy Huang. Jared Thomas Clark. Juan Jose Cortez. Quay Nguyen Dang Tran. Sean Anthony Scudeleri. Michelle Uyen Mi Vu. Nathaniel Allen Kretz. Nabnor Thandi. Yojun Park. Richard Wee Lee. Anjali P. Gupta. Vu Tien Van. Karis Mako Takara. Arjun Mathur. Matthew David Chow. Navneel Nawal Kumar. Eric Chiu. Wee Hong Gia Fan. Danielle Poor. Jessa Laika Shopno Parino. Tyler David Anderson. Uwat Ulain Sayeda. Buyan T. Kim Bui.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration Accounting.
Manjot Kaur. Amra Zukanovich. Edmund Jarek Skedroleski. Anthony Daniel Marvin. Bethany Liu. Kevin Michael Harrington. Jonathan Y.K. Hui. Andrew Hugh-An Lam. Marissa Yoshie Hatsume Nishijima. Lorraine Rashid Davis. Catherine Denise Cardos Longno. Rachel Mi-Ye Moon. Kristen Amber Flayton. Akhil Anil Kumar.
Hatim Rida Hafid.
Andrew Yue Tang. Trang T. Tran. Sky Pham.
Mona Lisa Nguyen,
Huang Thi Lan Wen, Tien Y Tat, Quinn Wen, Diem Tuen T Tran, Mateen Kashmiri, Callan John McNichols, Yoselin Lopez Valencia, Emily May Chin Lim, Jessica Kashishian, Sheila Thapa, Grace Chan Chan Dang, Mabis Wong, Irish Diane Abad, Maria D. Maldonado, Ronald Tien Lee, Yao Dong Guo, Zoe Wong, Anastasia Tierra Phillips, Simran Kaur Lau, Daniel Frederick Constantino Serrell, Ivan Pamintuan Galito, Kevin Nguyen, Chunju Yuan, Li Ping Wu, Tracy Zimfong Yu, Julie Chan Huang, Deborah Lim, Yojana Nita Prasad, Julie Wang, Mary Aguinaldo Sabuco, Daniel Wayne Hanover, Michelle Marie Ting Magahiz, Min Kim, Ivan Moreno Barbosa, Arlemi Vasquez Leon, Chelsea J. Snow, Pei Ying Poulter, Jin Ma, George Austin Perez, Ernest Tan, Eric Wang Trin, Ji Hin Lo, Demi Nith Vongamath, Raymark James Abrazaldo del Rosario, Calvin Hazama Takeda, Achbayer Amgalan, Eiko Mayazumi, Clinton Barnum Wallace, Celeste Price Butts, Valeria Chernatkina, Byungju Kim, Harrison Ray Hoffman, Paulo Espirito Gialogo, Madison Claire Fones, Queen Din Nguyen, Vivian Howe, Diana Tammy Fong, Angel Trislin Narayan, Kelly Nok Trong, Tao Ning, Michael Edward Macedo, Hai Kang Jo, Nindri Kaur Johal, Tan Nguyen, Tao Ning, Adam Andrew Senkak, Dilpreet Kaur Buttar, Justin Shuen, Lê Hoang Cam Tu, Lee Hong Pham, Tua Thi Kim Huynh, Xiao Yue Tan, Kai Shin Lee, Shi Ying Lee, Si Tang Lee,
Ying Huang,
Yurika Sakamoto, Rhea Lynn Balanza Calejo,
now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Accounting Information Systems.
Kyle Lee Lavaroni, Ashley Lisbert Karimauswa, Janelle Marie Duong, Paramin Duangsuta, Ryan Stephen Niederer, Selena Yinglin Wu,
Vi Thuy Nguyen,
Jessica Lai, Kevin Chuan Liang, Chi Hin Chen, Yu Yin Long, Oscar Armando Guerrero, V. H. Krishnamurthy.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Corporate Accounting and Finance.
Spriha Garg, Sanjita Devi Singh, Carl Mendel S. Chang, Jessica Randev, Baldeep Singh Hoti, Gurveer Singh Atwal, Juan Eduardo Romero, Bhavisha K. Kumar, Rita Autumn, Amber Tao Nguyen, Tan Nguyen, Kirandeep Singh Griwal, Monique Y. Luong, Francisca Friedrich, Minling Chen, Yijin Jiang, Harship Singh Chahatwal.
Now presenting candidates for the Accounting and Finance, BS Business Administration, Finance.
Christopher Danson Vu,
Dante Guzman,
Kenneth Kaugadan Harp, Trina Christine Cotaverio, Yasser Mahmoud Elmiari, Jordan Juliano Guardamagni, Prabjot Singh, Tejveer Singh Nijar, Azayan Iraq Blundaya Kagalingan, Harrison Leyu Shi, Khan Matthew Min Huynh,
Omar Mohammad Ayubi,
Aaron Brandon Lopez, Sergio Alfonso Serrano, Andrea Beltran Wen, Kevin Michael Knox, Jolly Singh Kang, Sergio Torres, Darren Evaristo Malabanan, Kevin Dye, Jennifer Guzman, Juan Forcado, Jose Carranza, Blake Stephen Dickus, Brianna Shea Asnar, Jamila Rashida Haynes, Evan Jovan Hill, Emarie Jesse Manley, Jin Young Kim, Jorge Gonzalez Delgado, Nicholas Andres Quiros, Anthony Eric Grant,
Johnny Ratanaksi,
Miriam Rodriguez, Annie Liang, Kenny Tong, Michael L. Mutzenberg, Frial de la Cruz Mejia, Adrian Jesus Garcia, Daniel Hiroshi Chan, Andrew Palacios Cibrian, Anthony Daniel Avila, Ruby Martinez, Helena No, Jason Chu, Dahe Kim, Johnny Vo Tran,
Worthy Mendez.
Ryan Michael Potter, Melissa S. Acunal, Alan Ulises Hernandez Corona, Gabriel DeSena, Chad Christian Franquez, Brandon G. Luong, Vu Timothy Juan Wen, Justin Robert Olson, Jessica Audrey Williams, Kok Ji Su, Zijian Shen, Felix Jose Martel Ormeño, Felipe Lopez Jr., Alexander Alberto Rodriguez, Ricardo Zambrano, Amar Singh Upal, Syed Hadir Ali, Alan Dang Lam, Jeremy Iniguez,
Dylan James Hoffling,
Gagandeep Singh Sidhu, Natalie Yenchi Tham, Christopher Scott Klein, Yulin Chue, Wei Chen Wang, Lana Bassam Najib, Michelle Stark, Pedram Faladian, Morgan Nicole Jones, Kim Tien Ngoc Nguyen, Min Yin Lee, Bao Yue Zhao, Aaron Vin Lam, Crystal Bernice Bacon, Sean D. Beach, Sagar Nair, Ajipal Singh, Junior Miranda, Pablo Lucta Chavez, Angelo Kenneth Rachal,
Brandon Roosevelt Stephens,
Tyler Stone Quartermanch, Jonah May Manapat Azakan, Leslie Marie Reynolds, Kyle Jeffrey Malm, Alejandro Isaac Cruz, Anthony Balat, Gurvinder Singh Upal,
Tyvin Van Hewen,
Naran Sairam Vudukuru, Alejandra Cabrera, Erica Marie Adams,
Christopher Johnson,
Nan Tui Tran, Farah Lee Anderson, Zaraida Songatikamas, Jirayu Tongsuk Prasong, Anika Salman Haider, Samantha Silwooin Lee, Ye Hui Park, Ann Nguyen,
Blake Kempton Allen,
Clarissa Chandra, Kier Tang, Mohammed Rashid A. Al-Noaimi, Jordan B. Kennedy, Ashkan Shabaf, Eli William Roberts, Christopher Rodriguez Prisciliano, Sarah Mayumi Terada, Samuel Adam Hall, Austin James Davis, Jeffrey Cruz, Kulveer Singh Badwal, Raymond William Jussin, Hector Daniel Naranjo, Bernie Matthew Brandon, Hector Manuel Rodriguez Velasquez, Johnson Trong Phan, Yoni Feldman, Andrew Yadigar, Lynette Anokina Varde.
now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration Entrepreneurship.
Ismael Martin Zambrano, Nicholas Adrian Anvari, Jason Laksa Crudo, Omar Khalid Daoudi, Janine Ira Leia Alcantara Pasiliao, Gen Geraldi Sumitomo, Juan Carlos Hernandez,
Crystal Munio,
Stephanie Ann Mitchell, Zachary Michael Rowlands, Jesse Thomas Angel Navarro Johnson, Melissa Ann Sansusi, Bianca Bautista, Jordan Ryan Ortiz, Alvin Fernandez, Warren Williams,
Zachary Joseph Perez,
Mauricio Arce, Benjamin Kevin Sandoval, Mai Feng Bien, Eduardo Luna, Da Hao Dang,
Jeremy Thomas Mitchell,
Saul Garcia Pineda, Kelvin Ngoc Nguyen, Yu Sha, Jeremy Annunciation Castro, D. Sun, Ryan Ketan Parekh, Jacob E. Baltazar, Matthew Eric Daniel, Humberto Uvencio Langarica, Ivan Ulises Ramirez, Oscar Daniel Alcala, Leo Marino Grilli, Nicolo Maria Reyes.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Global Operations Management.
Michael Thomas Martin, Alma Reyes, Victor Augusto Elliott, Kevin Tran, Sankara Narayana Paniker, Benjamin Levi Drake, Derek T. Furtado, Garrett James Ikeka Canavero, Lali Garrido, Osama Ihab Badra, Chen Ming Chu, Maximo Lacerco de Rosier,
Cheng Kao,
Dhruval Patel, Roderick James Mitchell,
Pranay Singh,
Rodney Ryan Beckles, Nicholas Rock Egan.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, International Business.
Rizwan Ahmed Minhas, Jasreet Gill, Suzanne Gao, Yuya Kono, Maria del Pilar Cortez Ramirez, Jessica Milan Anthony, Jacqueline Marie Gifford, Shivani Shailesh Patel, Caitlin Elizabeth Bakina, Andrea Maria Colhas, Mariana Manteato Diaz, Julia Delpra Gavio, Miyo Kobayashi, Marissa Stenger Sally, Natasha Chikara Baltazar, Pamela Edie Emanuel,
Chris John Guarino,
Rohan Rupesh Parikh, Gururaj Satyanarayan Tirupachur, Swarna Linu, Gabriela Bianca Estrella, Julie Dieu Pham, Justin Yukihiro Hanawa, Ronald Tai Nguyen, Michael Rene Roman, Natasha Kristen Coelho, Melissa Lopez Toro, Josue Alberto Gongora, Cynthia Lorena Diaz Van Sambit, Viviana Rojas, Miranda Huang, Nu Quinn Nuenova, Cindy Pham, Dustin Viet Quay Tran, Marissa Alejandra Rosas, Jasvine Kaur, Ahiram Liseth Osorio Riso, Hui Duc Tran, Carla Marlon Aguilar, Scott Chi, Lin Xiao, Bihang Chang,
Xiao Wang, now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Management Information Systems.
Natasha Akram Khan,
Menur Naeem Haider, Nivya Vale,
Kiet Tai Dang, Kun Rong Liu, Van D. Pham, Kevin Win, Drishti Kaul, Anisa Kudus, Anisha Mehta, Gershon Singh, Jaspreet Singh, Gurjeet Singh, Sukhman Singh Bossi, Sriraj Sanjay Patel, Justin Isaac Levine, Yuthika Agarwala,
Arya Sacher,
Malik Imhotep Akil, Francisco Orozco Lopez, Ruby Tu, Ashley Marielle Castro, Yvette Vargas, Dennis Ha, Kelsey Diemi Ha, Janelle Leanne Ruganti Bukap, Alim Amin Charanaya, Anugna Putapaya Vaishnav, Farishta Khan, Christopher Richard Flafel, V. Kwok Tran, Dan Tran, Jimmy Kiet Lee, Marwan Jaris Bishara, Tram Quang Ngoc Phan, Jacqueline Tuyet Le, Jo Tsoi, Xiaoguang Yang, Indraj Kaur,
Abdul Rahman Mahmood Q. Al Fahad,
Calvin Win Liu, David Tran, Tony Mai,
Tony Mai, Sergio Zambrano,
Paul Martinez Jin,
Faiz Mujadid Zaini, Keen Hong Lee, Sarbjeet Lal, Nicole Akemi Tadamaru, Belina Bui, Venkata Gurugunla, Danny Nokvo, Frederick Chan Asuncion, Brandon John Parenti, Timothy Yi Tran, Po E. Andra, Christian Granados, Sean Shi Yep, Brandon Due Ta, Brian Tree Ta, Justin Wade Mensch, Hui Huang Tran, Claudine Ann Corson, Stephen Kane Nakashima, Winston Y. K. Liu, Alan Hung Kwan Chan, Jerome A. Macareg, Stratos Xanthus, Peter Wen Samanathan,
Lydia Rachel Riojas,
Ian Andrew Martinson,
John Ivan Paras David,
Salaheldin H. M. Eleto, Daniel C. Chen, Jeanette Mary Gaurier, Joe Lorenzo Ordaz Alvarado, Harrison Yicharn Chu, Aditan Uttayakumar, Kevin Delatorre, Francis L. Mendiola, Julian Michael Richet, Christopher Yoshio Kobata, Anna Ismail Khan, An Van Bui, Sarah Faith Nguyen, Taylor Andrew Watson, Truong Tien Do, Kelby Luna Pascua, Yi Dong Mo, Sarah T. Huang, Burkay Keskin, Eugene Chow, Darrell Steve Barroso Ferrer, Raymond Sentosa Kaya, Don Sun Lei Pham, Frankie Darren Vargas, Adrian Alberto Sandoval,
Diana Curiel Bidola.
Ismael Humberto Ruiz Ledesma. Claudia L.Y. Young.
Elise Uy.
Farrell Barrington Wellens.
Owen Yingpen Yao.
Ethan Huynh. Bhargava Teja Chitepu. Vinoti Nimesh Desai.
Jessica Ashley Liang.
Youssef Mohammed Obani. Paul Christian Padilla. Adit Shrestha. Rupak Mukherjee. Carlos Quirarte. Michael Hugo Huang. Nicholas Anthony Batista.
Evan Lorenzo Franklin.
Shue Ming Li. Aliza Pandey. Alina Pandey. Gul Ruk Jamal. Jackie Wen. Regine Cuello Pablo. Jim Nguyen Trong. Vince Guy. Timothy Ka Lee. Jason Liu. Vanessa Ho. Connor J. Rule. Gursharan Singh Suman. Jasbeen Kaur Danjal. Rhonda Shante Chang. Dylan Ricky Inglesby.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Human Resource Management.
Chelsea Hillary Parcero. Jasmine A. Tay. Mary Margaret Pizarro. Diane Khan Lee. Marvin Milora Abaga. Angelica Maria Reynoso. Maria Florencia Grillotti. Amneet Kaur. Charlena Darica Prachansiri.
Christine Marie Linos.
Danit Zila Ben Moshe. Shelby Rose Thomas. Aliyah Islam Susanna Bey.
Marquest Anderson Joyce.
Jamie Choi. Amy Lynn Bond. Janice Castro. Danielle Ann Russell. Selene Villegas Amador. Jade Corral. Taylor Fan. Sundas Sada Diab. Kaylee Tan Nguyen. Onyi Phoebe Kwok. Sabrina Ham. Selena Elizabeth Gutierrez. Kevin David Unwin. Omar Perez. Bianca Rohel, Monica Natalie Luna, Zanab Naim, Rachel Ann Elizondo, Alexis Linda Ruan Zankic, Jessica Lynn Del Carlo, Isabella Grace Gentili Montgomery, Vivienne Wong, Vivi Le Nguyen, Megan Ho Nguyen, Diane Moreno, Jocelyn Gonzalez, Christine Du, Stephen D. Barta,
Ingrid Q. Tran.
Jade Ray, Ryan Lyndon Ransom, Sharon Pham, Sophia Ceriteno, Emily Tang, Stephanie Jessica Lee,
Olivia Lindur,
Rachel De Leon, Princess Joanne Conducto Danka, Loy Phoc Tran, Antonio Cruz, Christopher James Olmos Lozano, Tuan Ken Trong,
Tammy Nu, Robin Jeswal,
Robin Jaswal, Melissa Sanchez,
Matthew Jacob Salis. Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration Management. Marco Matsura,
Ryan John Donnelly, Steve Suarez Rivera, Sabrina Lynn Trong,
Casey L. Triong,
Princess Joanne Conducto Danka, Loy Phoc Tran,
Nulan
Antonio
Jacqueline
Cruz,
Nguyen,
Christopher James Olmos Lozano, Tuan Ken Trong, Robin Jaswal, Melissa Sanchez, Ryan John Donnelly, Steve Suarez Rivera, Jade Holiday Sanders, Jonathan Lynn, Noah Alexander Zertucci, Olivia Huang. Kushalpreet Singh Dhaliwal. Kyle Chow. Jacqueline Orta Ariola. Brian M. Chun. Amar Shailesh Pandya. Alexander John Hogue.
Hemit Kumar N. Tandil. Kayla Natalie Chinchilla.
Justin Burbick. Victoria Neri. Daniel Allen Grime. Nicholas Regino Narito. Patrick Ellery Forcier. Igor Hilleman. Christian G. Stewart. Freddie Siqueiros. Michelle Silva. Elizabeth Mendoza. Angela Nguyen. Munveer Kaur Dillon. Brian William Pilcher. Chase Gregory Dewing. Yazdan Farouk Mugat. Jessimiel Aspecto Salva. Trevor Lawrence Bradford. Valerie Lee Vien Lim. Jonathan Sidney Chan. Jiajun Chen. Yan Yan Yue. Yi Chen An. Malik Egbarari. Brian Khan Tang. Keshiv Dave Kaith.
Preetham Devdas Shenoy.
Angela Janie Ramirez.
Haoyan Q.
Huejia Sun. Nu Huyn Tran. Josue Lopez Gonzalez. Nayeli Estefania Manrique. Travis Theodore Machado. Kaylin Geron Banks. Runshan Xiao. Ahmad Samir Azizi. Tiffany Marie de la Cerda. Addison Bruffet Hill. Alexander Samuel Jang. Edward Tacon Abraham. Kyle James Adair.
Truen Nguyen.
Matthew Nicholas Ford. Val Joseph Almendra Argate. Cynthia Luong. Nicholas Sean Coe. Emily Nguyen. Theodore Dean Moats. Meng Lu. Manuel Hernandez Zavala. Vincent Nguyen. Javier Andres Loffer. Sydney Angelica Cruz Manansala. Gianna Lu. An Chao Mai. Yiting Wu. Gustavo Silva.
Jakima Taylor.
Marisol Marquez. Kuk Tu Fan. Rizabel Ang Nagar. Casey Nicole Ramirez. Charles David Lakdan. Sagar Singh. Matthew Taylor Drysdale. Pooja M. Patel. Sean Thomas Silbert. Alelia Lynn Collins. Eliana B. Boyd. Jessie Lisa Christina Losa. Zaraf Shan Sahebi Akrami. Sandra Monrique. Irandi Lombera Ortega. Ricardo Enrique Villeda. Jen Lee Lin. Ryan Tang Long Yong. Alan Goig. Rachel Manuel Pena. Raymond Zuan Guang Li. Kathy Na Win. Johnny Nguyen. Isaiah Marquez Swendel. Jorge Basillo. Edward Albert Guzman. Liliana Garcia Arteaga. Maria Corina Lisette Cornelio. Tiana Caballero.
Edith Valle.
Joseph Alexander Diaz Garcia. Christopher Jordan Provini.
Mirko Edward Bloston Yerston.
Caleb Samuel Kirkpatrick.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration, Business Analytics.
Irvin Romero. Heather Wong. Amanda Jean Rockwell. Bronson Jabrili. Priscilla Chu. Iris Choi. Nelson Hafith Peña Landa. Jason Chien. Diana Medina. Mariana Isabel de la Torre. Mimi Carla Chang. Eldritch R. Evaristo. Neil Parag Shah. Frederick Michael Tantowi. Bong Jun Jeong. Yan Chin Dong.
Zihong Peng,
Asmitha Rajesh Gugger. Nam Quoc Vu. Jorge Francisco Medrano Martinez. Finn Gunnar Paul Pardon. Alexander James Wren.
Laura Catherine Feldman,
Christy Q. Han Nguyen.
now presenting candidates for the BS Business Administration General Business.
Joshua Anthony Flores. Thomas Martin Diaz. Zachary Jean Shong. Iris Liu. Zion A. Asefa. Nicholas Joseph Zertucci. Jocelyn Solorio. Melissa May Singleton. Julia Lynn Kaufman. Sally Tuyet Dang. Alan Long Tran. Damon Chisty. Ambalwika Amrita Uma. Craig N. Berggren. Sarah T. Halm. Robert Leon Guerrero. Sarah May Tran.
Amandeep Singh Dillon,
Zachary Ethan Baker. Cole Austin Williams. Kevin Michael Rourke. Erica Aberin Christopher. Stephanie Juarez. Kimberly Ann Ma. Georgetta Lenuta Simon. Tuan Ngoc Nguyen. Baz Kurban. Yilin Zhuang. Samson G. Lau. Anthony Cesar Quijada. David Noel Samford. Michaela Corrine Hutchins. Jesus Amador. Tomu Ishihara. Zhangxing Du. Yichen Zhao. John Min Hong. Claudia N. D'Amato. Dimitri David Gallegos. Bryant M. Nguyen. Gustavo Moreno. Bethany Doe. Angela Tran. Gabriela Rodriguez. Mai Q Quack. Kevin Maldonado. Daniel Wan. Shang Yang Wu. Daniel Delgado. Teresa Hernandez. Bahar Alizadeh Masudian.
Jacqueline Espino.
Jasmine Danielle Perez. Zai Biao Pen. Wendy Corina Vargas. Daniel Andres Ayala. Michelle Marie Stephanie. Matthew Wong. Trevor Dylan Rivera. Alexis J. Abiog. Cindy Leslie Rebolledo. Fatima Guadalupe Rodriguez. Anthony Joshua Yamado. Martin De Jesus Aguilar. Brianna Nicole Barron. Eric James Cheng. Brenda Lee. Jun Yenit. Samuel James Lodestro. Edgar Leonardo Noguera. Christopher Philip Wong. Wayne Huang Nguyen.
Now presenting candidates for the BS Administration, Marketing.
Beatriz Alicia Block.
James William Trotter. Gloria K. Jimenez. Sanaz Hossainpour. Anthony Tran Le. Irina Sergienko. Coletta Lucille Edison. Mi Nguyen. Hatai Wong Chinshri. Joshua Kun Lee. Sarah Rebecca Ralston. Janira Simone Mora. Van Quy Don. Teddy Mansour. Zachary Aaron Cohen. Marina Diane Harrison. Kevin Michael Liu. Joseph Ian Orduna. Ravina Kaur Burmi. Julian Eric Kolodny. Justin Paul Baker. Timothy Michael Davidson. Yvonne Carolino Hara. Alexandre Cesar Henry Juan Gallardo. Vernice Toe. Samantha Lee. Bradley Nelson Budke. Alem Gebremanuel McCry. Jordan Cruz. Blondine Suzanne Duvillier. Jaime Ulloa. Martin Daniel Wong. Lester Paraiso Vergara. Jesus Ochoa Cota. Jesus Oswaldo Sanchez, Fawaz A. Harara, Esmir Bashich, Jeremy William Curtis,
Carolina Lily Di Lorenzo,
Shawaiz Ahmed Chaudhry, Maribel Consuelo Silva Lopez, Brooke Morgaine Marquardt, Marissa Claudia Barreda,
Da Kusin,
Ann L. Ross,
Brian Horn,
Nathaniel Joseph Agot, Aaron T.J. Kwong, Karamdeep Kaur Bopari, Sierra Rochelle Shepard, Saul Manriquez Jr., Adriana Benyet, Alderin Babayan, Laura Sterling Pratts, Keenan Anthony Flagg, Samuel Cecilio Minero, Marcos Antonio Villalba, Mark Nabil Asmar, Troy Theus Cambaliza, Anna Cristina Perez, Saloni Chetan Patel, Fiona Ho, Emily Lynn No, Madison T. Crow, Doris Corona,
Leah Germa Mogues,
Luke George Kushner, Andrew David Jacobs, Eliza Janae LaRosa, Shi Luo, Shovik Roy Nyogi, V. Tan Tai, Mario Magallan, Nathan John Palacios, Alexandra Marie Medeiros, Justin Akira Ono, Justin James Duggadillo, Bonipal Yadigar, Marco Lazaro, Leslie Fu Min Nok Tran, Jamie Lowe, Julie Dang, Victoria Sherry Gorski, Garcin Jashin Yu, Darlene Tran, Nikki Chen, Madison Kimberly Chang, Ashley Taylor Held, Zachary Leocadio Tisby, Ryan Makani Chunturano, Jessica Marie Brackey, Delina Levo, Derek Kyle Malecki, Brian Huyn Mai, Ma Bernadette Lopiro Tolentino, Crystal Sayavong, Jennifer Ann Tran, Riyad Jamal El Hout, Brandon Bortolotti, Claudia T. Fan, Karina Acosta Arenas, Jacqueline Tan Tran, Jonathan L. Paredes, Natalie Nguyen, Connor Lee Schwoko, Robert E. Pickett, Vincent Michael Ritchie, Marcos Leandro Urrutia, Vanessa Ong,
Helim Kang.
Jamila Deandra Malesio, Crystal Elena Guzman, Hui Zhang, Jose Mario Romero, Elma Avakian, Ashley Ann Rydberg, Marina Lynn Robertson, Antonio Sebastian Bustamante, Gabriela Nicole Strong, Alexandra Nicole Barnes, Eric Martin Bagoisan, Kyra Francis Dizong Quambao, Ariel Elizabeth Corona, Xin Xin Jin, Wen Gok Bish Vo, Kirtana Tamil Mohan, Jim Van Lee, Tammy T. Nguyen, Alejandra Velasquez, Maritza Villegas, Komal Sharma, Tui T. Tu Win,
Alexis Ray Kuhlman,
Nicholas Antonio McMillan, Juan Gabriel Vasquez, Karen Sun, Brenna Rochelle Harris, Taylor Benjamin Rich, Tyler D. Smith, Bob Mitchell Chong, David Guardanapo, Kelly Tran, Linda Wong, David Ting Ang Vu Nguyen, Andrew Xuan Hong, Manmeet Singh Behar, Carlos Alberto Cruz, Moises Bustamante, Gabriel Alexander Brous, Yatao Chen, Ning Sun, Shen Yang, Jacob Dylan Arsasuski, Luis Albert Delgadillo, Mark Y. Button, Christine Lay, Cleopatra Chu, Shruti Kumar Sharma, Sarah Juliet Sacrison, Tolral Tushar Suthar, Nikki Sahar Shadzi. Ranjit Singh Nijer.
Congratulations to our bachelor's candidates.
Do you want those degrees? President Papazian, I am honored, deeply honored to certify that those individuals who have crossed the stage represent the students who have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degrees. I therefore recommend that you confer upon these candidates their respective degrees. President Papazian.
Will all members of the class of 2019 who are candidates for degrees please stand if you are able? On the recommendation of the faculty of this university and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the Board of Trustees of the California State University System, I now confer upon each one of you your master's or baccalaureate degree with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Congratulations. Baccalaureate candidates, please move your tassels from the right to the left to symbolize the completion of your degree. Now, if all can please rise, as Christy Merkerchi leads us in singing our alma mater, Hail Spartans, Hail.
Hail Spartans, hail, hail gold, blue, and white. We pledge our hearts and hands to keep thy colors ever bright. Forward we go, we will not fail. Sing to our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail.
Graduates, we are finally there. And I want to extend one last hearty congratulations to each of you. Well done. And now I have one last request for you. I ask that you please remain standing, if you are able, in your section until the platform party has recessed from the stage. Thank you all for attending.